What on earth have we got going on here? Well, Impega is going to be having fun. I'm going to get lost. Place your bets on how many times I and everyone else will get lost around here. It is dawn, I think, rather than night, so it is going to get lighter as the race goes on, and we will be racing for a while. So, you know, there is that. Oh, we're immediately going in for a water splash. Cool. I didn't actually pay any attention to see if everyone had S1 class cars. Probably should have done, but I wasn't. Alright, Pega's gone for the 959 Rally Raid car. I very nearly missed that checkpoint. Chat is guessing at some very large numbers as to how many cars get lost, which is probably not... Oh, sorry, Leo. I think I might have given you a little bit of a helping hand at getting everything quite unsettled. Oh well, we'll just race through each other. You know what? That's not a sticky wall. We can get away with pinging off of that one. It's fine. I'm hoping we're just going to follow Impega. That's the one. Follow Impega. Impega. As I say, most people probably have the driving line on. The driving line is the sensible thing to do when we're driving around community-built circuits. I just don't like having the driving line on. But yeah, community circuits are really easy to get lost on when you don't know where you're going. Hopefully, like, if I get to the front of the race, it's great. Of course, I want to lead a race and I want to win and all that. But when you are leading the way, you are the one that's having to, well, figure out where the hell we're going. Leathercat missed a checkpoint. Ah, it's not me. I wasn't the first to miss a checkpoint. Happy days. Blakey's leading. Impega, you're going to play that really risky with missing a checkpoint. Nearly did. You nearly missed that one. That Porsche is really quick on these hills. Probably got a lot more power than me. You can't really do much to the Quattro. Starts off as a mid S1 class car, if I remember rightly. So yeah, you can't really do much to the Quattro. The 959 is A class, which seems weird, but I guess it's not all that fast from stock. It's fast, it's just not as fast as these sort of rally cars from stock. Oh, Blakey's gone very wide. Oh, I think I might have missed that. Did I dink it? Oh, I guess Mustang might have pushed Blakey wide. That might have been what happened there. I wasn't paying attention. I was paying attention to get my own car around this circuit. This is getting a bit crowded now. We're on a snowy mountain with a bunch of... Oh, no! Ewan's missed a checkpoint. I'm trying to get underneath all of this. Again, with the really narrow checkpoints. I mean, it worked. I guess it might have been built as a time trial, this one, more than a multiplayer race. Works, I guess, as a time trial road. Could be a little bit wide if I try to fit two cars wide when you are actually racing wheel to wheel down here. I mean, we've got, apart from if we... no, was the Porsche Group B? Technically, is it 959 they had built to Group B? I mean, we've got a proper Group B and modern rally car battle going on, from a Quattro, RS200, 6R4 involved in all of this. Blakey must have missed a checkpoint because he dove off the edge of the road. So that is the general sign that, oh bugger, I've missed a checkpoint, is when the car goes jumping off the side of the road. Someone behind overshot that corner. Was that Mustang with the Fiesta or Focus, whichever one it was, don't remember. A Ford, a modern boring Ford. Let's say that. More boring than an Audi Quattro. I think that's a fair thing to say. Oh, don't go too wide on the tarmac. I don't like driving these rally cars on the faster sections. They're always a little bit sketchy, although by the looks of it, the 959 is not much fun to drive through here. There's no grip going on from that car. That gives me some chance, possibly. Oh, Impega's in trouble, but that would have been the biggest of butt sniffs had I not seen that Impega was about to have a bad day. God damn it. I had the grip to avoid... Oh, please tell me I got that. Christ, that was close. I had the grip to avoid... Or I had the grip to stop from hitting Impega, but I didn't have the grip to avoid Impega and make the most of the opportunity. Is that Porsche going to stop? It will. God, I'm playing this really... There's so many near missed checkpoints. And again, I do apologise, chat. There's no hope in hell that I can look away from this. I hope things are going well for you guys. I hope you're enjoying the racing. But yeah, I'm struggling just to figure out where I'm going, let alone be able to look at chat or anything while we were going along here. Oh, we're going back to unnecessarily mean checkpoints, aren't we? That's fine. We'll try and not miss any. Okay, it looks like it's me, Impega and Leo up at the front, and everyone else has fallen back a little bit. Probably. Chris is not too far back, but yeah, there are some bigger gaps around here. Oh, don't smack the walls around here. That's fine. Now we're on there's a a scramble circuit. It goes around this part that I vaguely know. Oh, there's a lot of speed from me there. A lot of running wide. And I think I should have probably put it down to 4th through all of that. And Pegger's running away slightly. We're going to go on the brakes. So I don't know how fast that corner is. I didn't even know if we were going onto tarmac or dirt through there, so wanted to play it a little bit cautiously. Christ, we've got Quattro behind. This is a proper Group B showdown. Very, very fun little circuit so far. 959 really looks a handful here. That does not look easy to drive at all compared to the Quattro. I've not found a way past it yet, but certainly on these tarmac roads, we will side past. Well, along straights, the Porsche is quicker. And now I have to be the leader. Now I have to be the one to find where the hell we're going. And that is the other thing that the leader has a little bit more difficult. The checkpoints are pretty damn well placed on this. Checkpoints are very well placed on this. So far, I mean, Leathercap's missed a checkpoint further back. We've not had too many get to a corner where the hell am I going moments. I guess it's mostly because it's just following sort of nice dirt paths. We've not got any sudden hairpins to be worrying about. Don't know. Are we going to have any? Nope, no nasty checkpoints in this chicane for us to worry about. A dive on the brakes. Oh, for that. Run away from him, Pegger. There is actually a big group of us now up at the front that is starting to... Oh. Yeah, they've got a little bit of assistance. I think we've all got a bit of assistance from each other going into there. Now it's just looking fiddly again. Pegger, if you want to try to go around the outside, go for it, but I don't think you'll have the grip to pull that one off. Wow, that's really nasty. The 959 will not enjoy that section. I can tell you that much. The 959 will not be enjoying that. In fact, I can say 959's lost a place at a second to us. We will try and not do anything because we've gone back to really, really narrow checkpoints. Please don't beans this away on the narrow checkpoints. This is not the longest race in exit. This is a 15-mile race, which, while a decent length of race, will probably come out in about 10 minutes. Much more exciting than the Goliath race that's in the game normally. The Goliath race is okay, don't get me wrong, but this is much more entertaining. I'm enjoying this circuit. I'm enjoying this circuit immensely. Quattro was a good... Oh, no, Chris. Bad Chris. Oh, got a little bit wide there as we're all... I'm the one, the experimenting one at the moment, figuring out where we're going, and they can kind of judge off of me. So you always get that little bit of a benefit being the following car. Don't take out the benches. We're trying to make a wide Quattro if we can. I'm going to go wide here. No! Do we out-accelerate that Metro? We might do down here. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a sneaky look up the inside. This is a fun section. This is a really, really good little section in the gardens area. I'm trying to frantically remember the name of the place. Got too much going on here to worry about the name of where we're driving through. Will Chris make a mistake? I was hoping it was going to go to at least daylight to make things a little bit better visually. Instead, we've just got this nighttime blast. Oh, and Pegger's coming back with the fast 959. We're all faster than the Metro, though, in this next section. Who's going to have a crash up here? Did Chris make the checkpoint? I think so. I could not benefit from all of that as it went a little bit mad. Are we going to run alongside the lake to finish? Oh, Chris was out very wide. No, Pegger's got back to the lead with the Porsche. This will not do. This will not do at all. Oh, with a wall there. Don't hit that. I've lost all momentum. Sorry. Not trying to squeeze cars out there. That was just where my vehicle was going. Bravery! Oh, no. Too wide into that checkpoint is silly. We're going to kill each other. No, we're 3 wide now into narrow checkpoints. This is madness. This should not work. Someone's missing a checkpoint and is going to lose out on a podium because of it. We're literally finding checkpoints that don't fit 3 cars in, and we are trying desperately to fit 3 cars in. Leo may well get all of us here if me and Impega crash each other off like we are going at the moment. Oh, no, that 5.9 Porsche has got too much speed. We're going to be a little sneaky bugger. Yeah. This is rallycross stuff now. There is no paint left on either of our cars that was there to begin with. Oh, just got that one. Bloody hell. Well, it's so narrow. you do not have an opportunity to overtake through a lot of these without a bit of leaning. There's just not the opportunity to get past. God, Chris has fallen back. I don't know whether if I pushed Chris out of the checkpoint, I apologise. Not much what was going on was intentional through a lot of this. Impega had a sideways moment across there. It got a little bit sketchy. Where are we going up here? Oh, that's a really funky corner. That's terrifying. We're almost at the finish. If we could have just a really technical section to finish, that would be great rather than a long straight. I would immensely enjoy that. Oh no, wall! Wall! Wall's killed both of us though. It's screwed us both over equally here. That's something. Oh, Impega's wide! Sneakums! Have we done this at the death? Have we done this at the death? The final... No! Oh, no, we've not done it at the death. The final checkpoint. I think we might have all gone wide of it though. Yes, everyone's missed it! We've all done the same thing! We did it! Everybody got lost! Everyone missed the checkpoint pushing too hard! And it finishes, I'm pretty sure, the way it was. Oh, that was an insane race. That was an absolutely brilliant race. Well done, Leo, Impega, Chris. That was incredible fun for 10 and a bit minutes. Christ. Oh, what a race. What a race. Today's is a C-Class one. It was open to any C-Class car. However, they had to stay with their standard engine and their standard driveline. So, no crazy, ludicrous swaps, no all-wheel drive conversions, and so on. I've been a bit mad. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but I felt brave and have gone for a Lamborghini. The LMO02 is my vehicle of choice. Now, these have been fast in previous races when we start talking about A-Class. I don't know what we're going to be doing in C-Class. You get very little in the way of PI to work with. My hope with this is that massive tyres. They're 345s on the front of this. Front tyres are 345s, 345s at the rear as well. They are incredible tyres, and my hope is that when we come to things like the dirt, we'll be competitive. When we come to the tarmac, I'm expected to get murdered, but, you know, I figured, what the hell, we'll be brave with car choice. I was going to either use this or a Fiat 131, and the Fiat is just a good car. So, why not be a little bit mad? Why not be a little bit mad and go for the Lamborghini? I have used the Fiat. I don't know whether I used the Fiat in C-Class before or not. I had to rebuild it, but I think I've used it for something else since. As I might have used it in a C-Class event. C-Class is a really tough class to build vehicles for. C-Class I really struggled to get a car working for. Because you have so little PI to play with, and especially when we do these team adventures where you're racing specialised. Well, no, not specialised, in fact, you can't specialise because you're covering all sorts of surfaces. It makes it tough to build a car when you don't have much PI to play with. The Lamborghini is on its standard tyres, but they are more off-road orientated than a normal car's standard tyres. I think that F100 is on rally tyres, which might be my Achilles heel here. The F100 on rally tyres, me with my normals, probably will not go my way. F100 actually looks bloody fast. There is a fear the F100 might wobble over if we have any rain. We know what the rain is like with those cars. Lancia is not that far behind. Points-wise, we've got some good points in the mid-pack, but we are struggling a little bit more. Yeah, with the blue team having 1, 3 and 4, it's not good for us. I'm hoping we can get some cars up into them. In fact, we actually now have swung the other way to us, which is good. I think actually one of the blue cars might have fallen back as I was saying that and not realised the points had swung back to our favour. Okay, let's keep the Lancia behind. Good news for me, straight line speed on the Lamborghini is not going to be too shabby. Okay, it's quite heavy at £5,000, but it does have a Lamborghini V12 in it. So it sounds the part, and top speed is apparently 140. I think it'll take it approximately 3 days to get there, but apparently it can do it, and a lot of C-Class cars simply can't. But we'll wait and see how it all pans out. Now, I've actually kind of closed back in a little bit to the board through here. I'm worried about there's a bump. There's a notorious bump there for launching cars over. You know, say I'm not too disappointed. This was always going to be the race that my Lamborghini would like. The dirt, the off-road sections with the big tyres on this, it's always going to enjoy this. So when we come to the tarmac stages, we'll see if I'm still saying the same thing later on. We're also still really hoping a red car can start mixing it up. I mean, we've got a lead, but it isn't a comfortable one. I want to see a red car mixing up this, well, 1, 3 and 4. Pega's in a Volvo 850. Of course, that will be front-wheel drive here. The Ford will be rear-wheel drive, which, while isn't great, the rally tyres are just, you get so much traction from the rally tyres. So apparently it's kind of evening itself out. I've got the hang of carrying speed with the Lamborghini. I've got brave enough at making up. Oh, the Ford's going wide. We'll get to the door. We won't pass it here, but we might be able to hold it around the outside. No, I don't have quite the grip to make that one work. We are starting to give the Ford some trouble. Is anyone going to get caught on the bump? We haven't seen it. I have rolled cars. I don't think in a versus community I've rolled a car on the bump. I slid through there. That wasn't good for me. Bugger. Behind. Well, that fight is going on for third. I don't know who it was. It's between the Lancia and... I can't actually make out what that other car is. It looks like some sort of saloon car or something. Oh, that's a different place to go on two wheels. I think I've thrown my chance of winning away there. I keep forgetting there's a bump. I think there's a rock or something over there that throws cars onto their side. I've done it with the last car I drove around here. It gave me all sorts of grief, and I just wasn't thinking. I was thinking the Lamborghini would squash any bump into the road, pretty much, and it doesn't. Doesn't quite. Not there. Points-wise, it's still looking good for us. The Ford is carrying plenty of speed into turn 1. I think I have maybe got the slightly faster car here. Unfortunately, I figured out how to get the speed out of my Lamborghini a lap or two too late, and one iffy lap has cost me any hope of being able to chase down the F100, barring a big mistake. This corner here is actually the one that cost me most of the time. There, we don't actually have the grip. We just slip and slide around. Points-wise, is getting a little bit tense here. It's getting a little bit on the tense side. I don't think I've got the fastest car here. Third place might actually have a faster car than the pair. Oh, third's in a Galant. That's what third's driving. I remember now. I think Chris missed a gear coming out of there, or was in the wrong gear at the wrong time. That Ford did not get going. We know we've got good speed in the Lamborghini. Am I going to have enough time? The Ford's in trouble here. Can we do it? It's going to have to be around the outside of the final corner. Come on, Lamborghini. Get the grip. Use the V12 power. We might just sneak it. On the line, we cheesed it. Oh. I think that was a missed gear. I think there was a missed gear from the Ford. It just didn't get going out of the hairpin. Or maybe it didn't change down a gear well enough or something like that. Something caused it grief out of that hairpin. Had no speed. Just couldn't carry the momentum up the hill. The Lamborghini claims a victory.